I just saw Project Mary, a really good movie. Ryan Gosling did a phenomenal job. It's pretty much about him going to NASA and he figures out pretty much that he ends up seeing like some sort of rock, which is like alien, from like in the middle of nowhere, pretty much in outer space. So it starts off like he's trying to figure out. There's a lot of science and math that goes into that movie because pretty much it's under NASA. You know, NASA's really into a lot of like math and stuff like that. So the movie pretty much starts off like, he pretty much like explains what he's trying to do, and then they try to test him because they know he's a smart, like he's more than just a math teacher. He has like a crazy background into a lot of like science and math when it comes to when it comes to his job, and then from there they pretty much like start off like figuring him out like, hey, you know a lot of stuff, da da da, and then after that he pretty much explains that he knows like a lot more than what he is as a teacher. So pretty much starts off like that. And yeah, he did a good job. If you ever watched that Barbie movie, he pretty much he's in the Barbie movie. It's his name's Ken from Barbie. So yeah, it's pretty much how the movie starts. But from there, he does all sorts of experiments, and then from there, they're just like, you know what? He's gonna he's like a picker. Like it's like having that smart kid in class, and they put him in something else. That's kind of how they treated him. A really smart dude, But he did a good job. I thought Project Hail Mary was gonna be very like weird, but it was more like I can't really say action. There was a few action scenes in outer space, but it was more like a drama. Like it was more like a thriller, thriller. Because action means like it's always fighting and stuff. There was none of that. He was just trying to save his little buddy, which was Rocky in the movie. But yeah, whoever made that movie, I feel like it's more than just a movie because, like you said, they don't spend millions of dollars on movies for no reason. But a lot went into that movie for it to even pop off. So I'm very curious how the next one's going to be. The next movie, which is Ready or Not 2. So I'm not going to lie, though. I was pushing through those 2 hours and 35 minutes because it felt like forever. And I looked at my watch. I was like, oh, finally it's 5 o'clock. You know what I mean? Because I was like, man, that movie felt longer than what it should have been, but it was a good movie. Ryan Gosling did a phenomenal job. It's nice to see him in movies because every once in a while they'll put him in like movies that make sense. But with him being in a NASA-style movie, which is like funny because obviously the movie had humor, it wasn't serious. It started off serious, then at the end of the day, it was like little scenes, like little tear jerkers as well, and then like funny scenes as well. So like it was like a mix between both. You know what I mean? But other than that, though, I'm ready for the next one. I'm going to try to, like, get a little caffeine in me because my eyes was kind of fried. I'm not going to lie. I was looking at the screen like, oh, man. But the next movie is going to be very interesting. I'm kind of curious how it's going to go. It's going to be more action. That's the best part about this movie theater. Like, they pretty much start off with, like, a slower style movie or a tearjerker movie. Then the next one ends up being, like, more competitive, like action, horror, whatever. But Ready or Not 2, I feel like is going to be a really good movie. I'm excited. You know what I mean? I used to watch a lot of, like, the last movie I saw that had a lot of action was Ballerina, so hopefully Ready or Not's a lot better, which I believe it will. But yeah, a little mini spoiler, not really a lot of spoilers that I gave you guys. I just kind of let you know who's the main character and what happens. So, like, subscribe, share, comment, stay tuned.